Hi everyone, today we'll be making this Dragonfruit Panna Cotta bowl. Let's get started with the fruit jelly. Cut the strawberries into small pieces. Transfer them into a bowl. Slice the peach into small pieces. Transfer the peaches into a bowl. Set the fruit aside. Add in the water. Add in the lychee juice. Add in the gelatin. Whisk thoroughly to combine. Turn on the fire and bring it to a slight boil. Use a spoon to stir it to make sure the gelatin dissolves. You can look carefully at the spoon to see if there's any more gelatin specks. Turn off the fire. Add in the sugar and stir to make sure it dissolves. Pour some of the gelatin mixture into a container, just enough to fill the bottom. Add in the cut up fruits that we cut before. Work fast because you don't want the gelatin mixture to solidify as it cools down. Pour in the rest of the gelatin mixture. Use a spoon to get rid of any bubbles, or drop it a couple times to get rid of the bubbles. Cover with saran wrap and put it in the fridge to cool for an hour. Next, moving on to the panna cotta. Pour in the milk. Add the gelatin and mix. Let it stand for 10 minutes. While the gelatin is softening in the milk for 10 minutes, cut the dragon fruit in half. Here I used a rounded teaspoon to get a sphere shape. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as one side is sphere shaped. Then scoop the rest of the fruit out clean and wipe the dragon fruit shell, then set aside. After 10 minutes, heat up on the stove and add the sugar in. Add in the salt. I'm using the grinder here since I don't have the normal salt. Whisk together. Here you can see that there's still granules of sugar here, so keep it simmering until they all disappear. Then turn off the fire and add in the vanilla extract. Pour the mixture into the heavy whipping cream and mix. Pour the mixture into the dragon fruit shells and let it set in the fridge for 6 to 8 hours. You can use teaspoons to help it stand up properly. Next is decorating, the best part. Take out the set fruit jelly and go around the sides to help it come out. Flip it over onto a plate. I'm cutting the fruit jelly into cubes, but you can cut it into whatever shape you would like. After the panna cotta is done setting, take out any stabilizers you had. Be as creative as you want when decorating the panna cotta. I'm using strawberries as my base. Then I'm putting on 2 cubes of the fruit jellies and topping it with a dragon fruit sphere. I'm adding a mini cube here and some mint leaves for a nice splash of color. I also decorated the corners of my plate with some leftover fruits and jellies, and then if you have any more leftover, go ahead and eat them. They're delicious. And finally, enjoy. This is really refreshing to eat in the summer with all its fresh fruits and flavor. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.